Hello everyone, Casey here, and welcome to another unboxing video. I know it's been a little while, but honestly, I just haven't had the time or the money to continue building my collection. So until just recently, so I finally got to purchasing a new figure, and this time around I bought my second Figma. Technically, it's my third figure from Good Smile. I have the Nymph Nindroid, but this is my second real Figma figure. This time around I'm going with, and I'm going to butcher her name, but Kuroyukihime. She's from Accel World, and ever since I watched the anime, I've been in love with her school avatar design. And when I saw that there is a figure for the particular avatar of her that I liked, I had to jump on it. I got it for a good deal. It was only $50 on Amazon. Usually goes for about 100, but I got it a little bit cheaper, and it is authentic. So let's go ahead and open it up and take a look inside, shall we? Now, as always with these, I have a hard time opening my opening the boxes because I want to be extremely delicate. And there we go. And before we get too far into it, let me show you that obviously this is the front, this is the side, just another model of her, and the back just shows her with a couple different poses. So that's pretty much the box. Let's go ahead and open her up and take her out. Okay, and there's nothing really left in the box, so we'll just set that back there and save it. And okay, so here she is with, we're going to look at the accessories first, and then I'll get her out herself to look at. So it looks like she comes with her butterfly wings, and those look like panties. I don't know if they are, but I would not be surprised if they are panties. And my cat's in the background being a doofus. Yep. Yeah, get on top of that cable box. Anyways, so a couple clear pieces, an L piece of some kind, I'm guessing to help connect her wings to the stand. I imagine she's going to be a little frustrating to put together, but we'll find out. So, see if I can remember how to open this from last time. Okay, this one doesn't seem to be taped like the Mikasa one was. There it goes. Sorry about all the excess noise. There we go. Okay, and just like all Figmas, comes with a little a plastic bag to store additional parts in that you're not using. Let me go ahead and tilt the camera down just a hair. Okay. So inside here, I have instructions, the back to her stand and the stand, and then her extra hands. I know it's kind of hard to see. Let me go ahead and open this and take a look at her, at the additional hands. If I can open it. There it goes. Okay. So, if I can get it to focus in. She comes with a couple grasping hands, a couple open hands, and a couple clenched fists. So, those are the hands that she comes with. She comes with a lot of accessories. She also comes with an open umbrella. This is just the top part of the umbrella. It's actually pretty nice. And then this is the this is the part that actually goes into the umbrella itself. Probably just plugs right in through the middle like that. Yep, probably just plugs in right there. I'll look more into it in a moment. It comes with a closed umbrella. And then she comes with a couple different faces. She comes with her worried face. If I can get to focus in. It's really small. So that's her worried face. And then if I can get this face out. Also comes with what appears to be either a relaxed face or possibly a sleeping face or something similar, or a relieved face or something like that. It's kind of hard to see because of the lighting. I try to light as best as I can, but there's only so much I can do. And then I know you guys are going to kill me for not remembering his real name, but it also comes with, she comes with Silver Crow's school avatar, which is the little pig. So there's the little pig. I cannot remember his name for some reason, and it's really bothering. I know the second I stop filming, I'm going to remember it, and I'm going to hate myself. But, and then he comes with, I believe, his neck. Yeah, he has a neck ball joint, so he can kind of look around and stuff, which is cool. Okay, so now to the main attraction herself. And looks like she has some plastic wrap on her. Let's remove that. Okay, and she has plastic wrap on her feet as well. Did it just pull off? I don't want to break her already. I'll have to figure it out in a moment. I do know that she is removable from this dress, but before we go looking and doing all of that, let's just take a look at her as is. Now again, I'm having some focusing issues, but bear with me. Wow. These are like really, the butterflies on her dress are like a nice shiny chrome. She looks amazing. Her hair looks like they have little joints in them. Yep, they do, so you can move her hair around however you please. And her arms are very small, very skinny. She's a very petite person in the show, and they portray that pretty well as the figure as well. She has an upper chest joint along with a waist joint, head ball joint, elbows, hands. The only thing I noticed about her that isn't quite how the anime is her hair is a little more accentuated, or whatever the word is. Wow, I'm sorry guys, it's kind of late and I've had a long day, but her antennas, like, it's supposed to look like antennas, but they're really long here. In the show itself, they're like maybe half as long. In fact, I hardly even noticed them in the show. But get a close-up on her face. Wow, she looks good. She looks really good. So give me just a moment. I'm going to figure out how to take the plastic off her legs and get her out of the dress, because I'm sure a lot of you want to know what she looks like without the dress on, and we'll get to that in just a second. So give me just one moment. Just a quick note while I'm taking her dress off. As you can see, I got it off. Her joints under the dress are a little pronounced, and a little is being nice. It's very clear that she had, those joints are very, very clear. She does come with extra panties, so that is what I saw there in the packaging. I got her dress off. It just literally just pulls apart. So it's a little disappointing that she has such a defined joint underneath the dress, but I plan on keeping her dress on for the most part. And I'm guessing that these panties are a little bit larger back here, as to help hide the joints, because her legs actually, I'm not going to do it right now, and I don't know if I'll ever do it, but her legs actually pop off, and you can put the new panties on and then snap the legs back on. So this is what she looks like underneath the dress, for those of you that were curious. It's not that amazing, and I plan on keeping the dress on because I'm not a perv. But yeah, so give me just another second. Okay, after a long time of fiddling around with her wings and trying to get them right, I still wasn't able to do it, but it looks good. As you can see, they look like they're attached, and they look like they're working just fine. But in reality, I'm using the stand as a prop to keep him up against her because the peg is like 2 sizes too large to actually fit in her back. So I'm going to have to do something about that eventually. But for now, for my purposes, this is just fine. And I went ahead and swapped out her left hand for kind of the clenched one to hold up. And I have the umbrella for her to hold. And I'm probably going to cock her head upwards a little bit and probably to the left. And then obviously I have Silver Crow's school avatar or non-combat avatar beside her. And all in all, I'm very happy with the figure. It is pretty difficult to get attached and working well. There's a lot of small parts that interlock. There's a lot of small things. One of the biggest things I had issues with, and I don't even want to touch it, but I'm going to point at it. This bottom section to the wing on this side does not like to stay attached. I had the opposite issue with than the one before. The peg for this is too small and the hole is too large, which is a pretty easy fix, just a little tiny dab of glue, but then you also lose some of the mobility with it, unless of course I want to let the glue dry first and then try to put the peg on, so then I could still kind of move it around. I don't know, I'll have to think about it for a little bit. But all in all, absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you can really tell, but the wings are indeed slightly, ever so slightly see-through. It's kind of hard to see that. Maybe if I had a light to go behind it, but I don't. But anyways, so she's beautiful. She's definitely going to stand out with my collection. So let me go ahead and bring her over and add her to the group. And then we'll do one last final shot and maybe some final thoughts. So let's go on and bring her over to the rest of the family. Okay, so I put her with the rest of my collection. I put her down on the end with my one other Figma figure. Well, unless you count Nymph. But she's sitting nicely. Now on the downside though, this platform here, while it may look nice and sturdy because it's wood, it is a dresser. So I'm afraid when I close my dresser drawers, that umbrella is going to be knocking over every time. And if that's the case, I'll have to worry about it then. But for now, she is part of the collection now. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Do you have her? Do you want to get her? Feel free to comment whatever you like. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, guys.